Hey guys, this is What If Deku got one for all early, and in this, Deku will be All Might's son. So he'll be quirkless. All Might knows that he has to give it to somebody that's quirkless, as the quirk will go into quirk, quirk singularity was it? If he gives it to somebody with a quirk. So he tries to find quirkless people until he gets married and has two children. One that was Izuku's sister, which had it. I don't know if you have seen the manga, but it's a quirk like Fajin. It, I would say it's a mixture of Inko's like quirk and One for All. It didn't pass on to her, Izumi, but it did like affect the quirk that she was gonna get, which turns into like she can store kinetic energy, and as in the way as she can like pull it towards her, or it's like Fajin, but she can pull kinetic energy towards her too, using the half of her quirk, which is telekinesis, using telekinesis to transfer kinetic energy. And Deku's born quirkless. All Might is actually like he's happy that his son gets to be quirkless. Everybody that was there, even Izuku's mom, was like, "Why is you happy?" Izumi and Inko knew about One for All, and they knew that he was All Might. So but they didn't know the fact that he needed to find a quirkless person. So he trained Izuku to the very max. Like by the time, like Izuku knew martial arts by the age of 5, so he could do many things, which means Bakugo couldn't bully him that much no more. And by the age that he's 10, he receives One for All. And he has a lot of special moves. And he does have a lot of the quirks by the start of the anime. He has Black Whip, he has Smoke, he has Float. I don't remember the other ones. Let me go and see. So Danger Sense and another unknown quirk. Yeah, that was Enfajin, which I'm gonna introduce later in the line. Sorry. Sorry. Uh, which I will introduce down the line. Fajin, which will come in, when he goes to probably either in, how'd you say? Probably in the entrance ceremony, or the USJ attack, one of those. And All Might's probably gonna die. Sorry. Or he might not. I'm doing this off my head right now, so he can do this a lot. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna show you the ship. Should I show you the ship or not? Not yet. Sorry. I'm gonna leave on this one. So, Deku, when he's at the age of five, by the age of 14, almost 15, All Might gives him the job of cleaning the beach. Sorry. Cleaning the beach. And he finishes it in 1 month. All Might trains and starts training him personally. Now, by the end of this, sorry, my mind hurts today. By the end of the 10th month, Izuku is stacked. He's chiseled. He's cut. Like when I say you can't see the muscles bulging out. I mean, he's not All Might level. Let's see. Imagine Izuku on the anime season 5, season 4. But and All Might, he's in between All Might and season 4, season 5 Deku. So he's quite chiseled and he's quite tall. Like he will be the tallest one in class 1A. 6 foot something, and probably 7 foot. Yeah, he'll be 7 foot. 7'1", maybe. Meaning he's 2 meters something. Yeah. 2 meters something. And he goes to the thing. He goes to the entrance exam. And he not aces. He's like 75, 80 on the test score. Sorry, my dog is barking because someone just opened the door. And it's Coco. And could you stop, dog? And where was I? We move on to the thing where President Mike is explaining. We go to the thing. Oh, Tanya still does the same thing. And then he moves on to pointing at Deku. And he's like, What are you doing here, you ruffian? As he points at Deku, which is a 2 meter tall something, 15-year-old, which is jacked. Like, jacked, as I said, between season 4, season 5 Deku and All Might. So he jacked and he tall. Some people might see him as overjacked. He ain't the normal person. Like, without One For All, he can already lift like 325 kilos. Which coincides with a scene of season 4. You know, Gentle, like the fight with Gentle, where he lifts with one hand the support beam. The steel support beam. No, steel construction beam, yeah. And those are about like 300 kilos. 335 kilos. And he lifted that with one hand using One For All. Deku can do that with no One For All with one hand too. Reminding you, no One For All. he could be qualified for the not Olympics, like lifting. I don't remember the game for it. Jeez. I just know there's a guy that can lift half a ton, 500 kilos. He's quite close to it. I don't doubt All Might can lift a ton, like a quite literal ton. So we're going on. Sorry for the drifting off of the thing. We go to Ida pointing at him because he thinks he's a ruffian of how jacked and tall he is and how scarred he is. Like, he might have been strong enough to use, his body was strong enough, but like the first few times, like the first year of using it, one for all, Deku did get a lot of scars. Like, especially one that's on his forehead. Like, have you ever seen the scene on Demon Slayer where Tanjiro gives a full-on headbutt to the Hashira, was it? I don't remember. The white-haired master of the wind, whatever it's called. And he, like, headbutts someone. Not someone, yeah, someone. Like, someone that has a quirk that lets them be. It's like a quirk, like, what was this? Kirishima. Like a quirk like Kirishima's. But a worst version of it. Worse. Sorry, my mind bugged again. And he did a lot of damage to that person. Like, when I mean a lot of damage, I mean a lot of damage. Like, they didn't come out of there unscathed just because they had a quirk that could let them survive explosions and other things. Doesn't mean it could let them survive that. Like, the person, like the pro hero slash trainer, did come out of there with a concussion. I don't remember. You know what I mean? Concussion. Well, yeah, concussion. And concussion. You know what I mean? When you hit your hair so hard, you get that thing. I don't remember. I know what it is. I know how to say it, but my brain doesn't want to say it. And Izuku has a scar because of that too, because it was like his first month of using One for All, and he cracked that person's skull open. Not quite literally. Still left a giant ass scar in him, in the quirk. The person with the quirk, like Hiroshima's. And they did get a giant ass scar, bigger than the other guy, just because he was using One for All. So, he moves around like Spider-Man because a black whip. He knows when somebody is about to attack him or something bad's about to happen around him because of danger sands. If somebody tries to attack him when they're far away enough that he can activate float, he will use it. Now, he will very rarely use smoke screen or whatever it was. I just know it's something with smoke. We'll just call it smoke screen or smoke. When he uses smoke is just when he's trying to, like, evade somebody without him being noticed, but somebody thinking there's a fire or something like that. So he goes to the thing. He looks at Ida with murderous intent. Yeah, whatever. And Tanya or Lena, I don't care. Ida literally just sits down like a doggy. Even present Mike is scared. Like he never seen somebody put somebody down like that. Not as actually putting somebody down, but like make them get so scared that they just like obey you. Not even knowing, not even without you saying a thing, they know what you mean. We go to the thing. As soon as the doors to the thing start opening, Fake City, and President Mike didn't even say one. As soon as the doors open, you just hear a sonic boom, and one of the person isn't there anymore. And he will have this. This will be Deku's like outfit, even though if you've seen the manga, it's because he's using the one that he used on the fight with Shigaraki that led to Shigaraki having all for one. So, without the spoilers anymore, I think I won't have any more spoilers. So we move on to the thing. Oh, and Izumi's costume will probably have like, how would you say it? Like spinning coils. Like it's just things moving around her suit that move with a bit of energy. Like she has like the suit itself stores energy, kinetic or other energy, which helps her a lot. She mainly uses to store like energy to use the generators that move around her body so she can like transfer the kinetic energy from those machines and put it on her muscles, technically making her quirk Fajin. Technically, as she isn't making it herself, which she can, but she won't do that a lot, as it takes a lot for her to do that. Going on, by the time everyone is running away, Deku already has like a good 100 points. Izumi probably having 75, 80 points. And Izumi starts running away. Deku sees that and he's like, why is you running away? You the mighty one. And she's just like, just run, you little crap. As Izumi is like 1 year older than him. So she does treat him as like a little shit. Sorry, I need to do something. If you hear a loud clang, it's just me closing my window. Sorry for that. Continuing. Izuku starts running away, and he hears a girl scream. Do 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 do. Momo. He sees Momo. He doesn't know who he is. She didn't go for the recommendations, as she wanted to prove to her family that she could do it on her own. And the robot's like malfunctioning. It's like a meter away from smashing her into mush. Yeah. Like she about to turn into mashed potato. Mashed human potato. Oh well. Deku goes. He does this. If you've seen the movie, the first one, you know he went at Wolf Green, was it? Or Wolf Tone? Yeah, Wolf Tone, whatever it was. I think it was Wolf Tone, wherever it was. At the top of the tower on Island. There's a scene where he runs fast and he also can run along with All Might. He's also running along with All Might on the movie. And this is my favorite scene that I captured from the movie. Well, not really the movie. It was just more something that I captured from a video, as I couldn't really catch it that much on the movie. And he's running like this, but with like something closely resembling the original design, not the original design, the original outfit that he wore to it, both a bit darker. And he's running fast, like to the point that he's there in like a second, which makes the robot like an inch away from smashing Momo too much. He gets there, he does a giant hole on the goddamn thing. When I mean a hole, I don't mean like a crater like it did on the anime. I mean he made a hole on the goddamn thing. Like there was only its arms and legs left. Like the arms just fell down as there was nothing else to support it, as the head and body just poofed away into scrap, making the robot stop. And he removes Momo from the like rubble and moves her to the front of the fake city, well, close to the gate, where the old lady, I don't remember, oh yeah, recovery lady, is there helping everybody. She sees both of them, Izuku with some bruises, like not many, but some, and Momo with a broken leg. Not really broken, just shattered to almost nothing. In this thing, Recovery Girl can heal almost anything, besides natural diseases such as cancer. And Momo sleeps for a long while, like an hour after the exam. And Deku stays there because he's a gentleman. By the time by the time she wakes up, like her parents are worried. They ask the school, and the school says she like fainted or sorts, because we had to like we ask Recovery Girl to recover her. And they do know what happens when somebody gets recovered by Recovery Girl, so they're like, is there at least somebody with her on the room? And they say yes, it's the person that rescued her from almost being mush. And there's a car array waiting for her. And coincidentally, the driver is also asking for Izuku Midoriya. Well, what was All Might's name? Toshinori Yagi. So Izuku Yagi. They're asking for Izuku Yagi. And they go into the car. Deku realizes that he rich, she rich. Like, the house was a flipping giant ass mansion. And like her dad thanks Izuku for saving her. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Was it on the anime? Was it like 40 points that he gets from saving? I think it was 40 points. So Izuku now has 140 points. Sorry for the dog. Somebody opened the gate downstairs again. And what was that again? And he, like, the dad's there, and he's like, why don't you come in to speak so I can speak to you and thank you? And okay, that was weird. The fuck? And he, like, I forgot what I was saying from the dumbass going up the stairs. Oh well, let me remember it. Just a second. Oh yeah, so he invites Izuku to come in after thanking him for tea and for dinner, which he also invites his family. For their surprise, number one hero's there. Like, not many people know that Izuku is All Might's child. And they're like, oh, well, that's something new. Like, only, like, the top 10 heroes know it. You know, I was surprised that I searched up what hero ranking Aizawa was, and he was hero top 9. And I was like, how the flip? I would thought he was at least top 15. Like, maximum would be top 11. And I was like, I got disappointed that I didn't get it. Because I got Hawks, was it? No, I got Endeavors. Not Endeavors. I forget his name. Genius. I got Genius, like, rank as soon as I saw him, not even knowing what rank he was. So I was like disappointed that that I didn't get it. Well, onto the track. Only the top 10 heroes know about it. And I'm saying "and" a lot. So I'm bugging too much. So so they come in, they are like surprised. Well, not surprised at first because they see this skeletoid of a person, like almost almost a skeleton. Like if there wasn't for the skin and the small amount of muscle, they would think that was a skeleton, a walking and talking skeleton. Oh yeah, and I'm sorry for not posting a lot of videos in the last few months, 2 months, I don't remember. I think it was months. But I'm sorry, I was trying to post something, but every time I tried to make something, somebody would call me to do something, so I didn't have much time. Like, I had like an hour of a day each day to go to the phone. I did have the nights, but then I would just fall asleep after an hour, which was the hour that I had during the day. So, and it's not overworking, it's just that I'm a lazy ass and it takes me a long time to make things. So it takes me a lot to do chores. And, sorry, again. Continuing, when All Might gets there, he puffs up into All Might. They're all like, traitor, it isn't you. And then All Might explains that he got this form after fighting with a massive ass villain. Like, the number one top villain. He explains everything that the chainsaw villain, whatever it was. And I'm saying and too much. So he like he like sorry for saying things like this so much. And All Might slash Toshinori takes me a lot to remember his name. Oh well, who cares? And he explains everything. They go to dinner, they eat, and like after that, Izuku, Momo, Izuku and Momo go to like, is it a parapet, wherever it's called? Hold on, let me search it. A balcony slash terrace, which was at the top of the house. And they look over the parapet, which is the edge slash wall of the top of the house, if it's like a terrace or a, I just said it, balcony. And they look at the moon. It's such a wonderful thing. They kiss. Oh wow. And that's where I'm gonna end. Bye bye.